Hello and welcome, Minnesota Farah. We are genuinely very happy to have you with us for our daily coverage of the NFL news. Please subscribe to our channel to support our initiative as we bring to you the latest updates from the world of NFL on a daily basis. Now let's dive deep into our news stories.
I'm your host, and we've got a lot to cover, so let's kick things off. 1. Arizona Cardinals have been busy in the offseason announcing their 2023 practice squad signings. They've brought in QB Jeff Driscoll and RB Corey Clement. It's a smart move to bolster the depth chart, and Cardinals fans must be excited about these additions. Now let's move on to our next news. 2. Over to the Baltimore Ravens, who have made some moves of their own. DBT Hayes has been signed to the practice squad, adding some defensive depth. However, QB Anthony Brown has been released from the practice squad. Tough break for Brown, but that's the nature of the NFL. But wait, there's more. Mark Andrews, who was dealing with an undisclosed injury, is expected to return to practice soon. Coach John Harbaugh shared this update with reporters. Ravens fans must be relieved to hear that their star tight end will be back in action. Now, shifting gears to Carolina. 3. The Carolina Panthers have had to make a tough call. LB Marquis Haynes, nursing a back injury, has been placed on injured reserve. It's always challenging when a key player has to step away due to injury, but hopefully Haynes will make a swift recovery. Next, let's talk about the Cincinnati Bengals. 4. QB Joe Burrow has been in the spotlight since his impressive rookie season, and now he's dealing with a calf injury. Head coach Zach Taylor has mentioned that Burrow remains day-to-day, so Bengals fans will be anxiously awaiting updates. On the defensive side, DeJoseph Ossai is also day-to-day, while CB Chidobe Awuzie is expected to play in the season opener against the Browns. Bengal supporters will be keeping a close eye on these developments. Now, let's move to Cleveland. 5. In Cleveland, CB Denzel Ward is in the concussion protocol and had to sit out practice. Injuries are always a concern, especially for a team with high expectations like the Browns. Fans will be hoping for his quick recovery. Heading west to Denver. 6. The Denver Broncos had WR Jerry Jeudy sitting out practice due to a hamstring issue. However, there's some good news as CB Riley Moss, recovering from core muscle surgery, returned to practice. It's all about balance for the Broncos as they prepare for the upcoming season. 7. Over in Detroit, they've had their share of injuries to deal with. C. Frank Ragnow, nursing a toe injury, was a full participant in Monday's practice. DL Isaiah Buggs had an illness but was a full participant, while CB Emmanuel Mosley was limited, and SI Fadu Melifonwu had a hamstring issue. The Lions medical staff has been busy, and fans will be eager to see these players back in action. Now, let's switch our focus to the Houston Texans. 8. Titus Howard, dealing with a hand injury, has returned to practice. It's a positive development for the Texans as they look to build a competitive squad. Heading to Indianapolis. 9. The Indianapolis Colts have seen some practice squad movement, with G. Arlington Hambright joining the practice squad. On the flip side, Dan Skipper has been released from the practice squad. These roster changes are all part of the ongoing process to shape the team. Next, we'll discuss Jacksonville. 10. The Jacksonville Jaguars have made an interesting signing. DT Ross Blacklock has joined their practice squad, according to NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport. It's a move that could add some depth to their defensive line, and fans will be eager to see how he performs. Now, let's head to Kansas City. 11. In Kansas City, WR Kadarius Toney has been dealing with a knee issue, but he participated in practice ahead of Thursday's season opener against the Lions. Chiefs fans will be relieved to see him back on the field. Switching gears to Los Angeles. 12. The Los Angeles Rams are keeping a close eye on WR Cooper Kupp's hamstring injury. Head coach Sean McVay mentioned that Kupp is still in Minnesota visiting a specialist to determine the root cause of his injury. It's a situation that Rams fans will be monitoring closely as Kupp is a key part of their offense. Now, let's head to sunny Miami. 13. In Miami, LT Terron Armstead is dealing with a leg issue and won't be practicing. The offensive line is crucial for any team, and the Dolphins will need to manage without him for now. But here's an interesting twist. 14. QB Mike White will be serving as the Miami Dolphins no. 2 QB, backing up Tua Tagovailoa. Head coach Mike McDaniel confirmed this to reporters. It's a role that comes with its own set of responsibilities, and White will be ready to step up if needed. Now, let's talk about Minnesota. 15. The Minnesota Vikings have made a practice squad signing, bringing in WR and N'Keal Harry. Adding depth to the receiving core is always a smart move, and Vikings fans will be looking forward to seeing what Harry can bring to the table. That's a wrap for this NFL News Roundup. We've covered signings, injuries, and some intriguing roster moves from around the league. Stay tuned for more updates as the 2023 NFL season unfolds. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you